Well, here's a look at the E-mini S&P for Friday, January the 29th, 2010. And of course, we always like to use these market profiles. And for those of you not familiar, this is a market profile and its accompanying volume profile from today. This is what occurred yesterday, and the one in the middle there is the overnight session. So we like to divide them off to gain a better perspective of what we think is going on in the market. So we were mentioning that yesterday in around that 91 area would be good resistance, and also in the 89 to 90 area. So the market did get up there and have a test in the regular trading hours and have a good sell-off from that standpoint. We're also looking at potential support in around anywhere from around 69 to 74. You can see the market got all the way down to 65 and change, I believe it was today, or 66 and change today. So the down auction is continuing, and our next area of possible support is in around 57, and then at 54, and then down at 43. So if the market is continuing this down auction, there's no reason to believe that it's finished yet. Areas of resistance to look to possibly get short would be in around the 76 area as an aggressive stance if the market should hold below that in the overnight session on Sunday. We also like to take a look at the regular market profiles, i.e. day session only. So you can see these are not quite as much information in there. It gives you probably a better idea on a longer time frame basis, because it doesn't have the volatility and foreign involvement in the overnight session. Here's our software here, and I did tack on our month-end results here, sort of a time for us to blow our own horn, if you will. We did have a good month. We're 81% approximately on our trades. Now those are winning or break even. So not even a trade that does not win doesn't necessarily mean we get stopped out for the full amount. Obviously, we're managing the trades according to current market conditions, so we do sometimes get stopped out for the full amount. I think we might have had 4 of those trades this month, something like that. We did have a total of 335 ticks, which was nice to see. A good profit based on our model account of 4 contracts. That yields a little over $4,000 for the month, and obviously if you're trading 12 contracts, then it's about $12,500 for the month. So now taking a look at the actual trades that we had today, we had 7 trades today, so it was a pretty active day for us. Market came in here, and we did get long on a pullback here. Unfortunately, we got stopped out on the final partial, so we still had a winning trade, but we came within a tick of instead of 0 profit on the final partial, it could well have been up to about a 6-point gain on that. So unfortunately we didn't participate in that because it came down and just nicked us, so somewhat disappointing. We did get long in here. It only reached our first objective, so we lost 3 ticks on the full position on that trade. When the market came down there and formed this balance area, we got short here, and that had a nice down move. So that was the 3rd trade for the day. This was the first, the 2nd trade. This was the 3rd trade of the day. The 4th trade that we had was when the market continued down lower, and we actually didn't get short on that one until right in about here. And on that trade, even though we got short, it really didn't go anywhere. So it only hit our first objective. I'm sorry, it did not hit our first objective. We ended up by losing a 1 full point on that trade, because we don't like to hold on to a trade much more than about 10 minutes. And in this particular case, it was moving against us, so we exited that trade after 10 minutes for a 1-point loss. A little bit later, we did have a very nice short trade. The market gave a nice bounce right in this area in here, and we were able to get short there. So this back here, sorry, was the 4th, and this is our 5th trade here. So it did reach our first 2 objectives on that, but we were stopped out at for 0 profit on the final partial. We had another couple of trades. We had a really nice short trade as the market rallied up here. We were able to get short in here, participate in a really nice down move of 5.5 points, and we're able to take 3.75 points on the final partial on that trade. So that was that was our most profitable trade of the day, and that was our sixth trade of the day. And we did have one more final trade in the day. We got short in here. That was our seventh trade of the day. And it moved nicely too. It moved 4 points in our favor, so we were able to take 2.25 points out of the final partial on that trade. So a good day, and you can see here that our first two trades of the day were both long trades. Now, even though that's going against this longer term auction direction, we played those trades in a nimble type fashion. In other words, we didn't hold on to them too long, not having time on our side. So the first trade here immediately moved in our favor very nicely, and just nicked us, so we missed out on that good up run. But the second trade here didn't work for us at all, only hitting our first objective. We actually weren't filled on that, and so we ended up by losing 3 ticks on the full position on that second trade. But all of the other trades, trade 3, trade 4, trade 5, trade 6, and trade 7 were all on the short side. So the software really does keep us on the right side of the market, and it also really is very useful, obviously, in pinpointing really good entry prices. We try and develop some trades that really try and define the auction. So that's really the goal here on these trades, and to do that on the intraday basis, i.e. within the current day. And then of course we use our other analysis to give us a better handle on a sort of a day-to-day condition of the market. So that'll be it for today, and that's it for the month of January. So any questions or comments, please get a hold of us. You can reach us at info@eMiniDayTrader.com, and of course our telephone number and so forth and videos are on the website. You're obviously welcome to view any of those, and we look forward to hearing any of your questions or comments. So that'll be it for today. So have a great weekend, and we'll see you again on Monday.